gulag. I feel good inside of YouTube jail. I'm getting acclimated to my surroundings, and to be honest, I'm thriving. I joined the Muslim Brotherhood, and we attacked a few chomos on the yard last night. It's actually very therapeutic to make a predator feel helpless. But I digress. Hopefully, we will be back next week, so once I'm out, I may need a minute to reacclimate to my new surroundings. I want a fresh start, and I promise to always follow the terms of service. But until then, I want to say that causes in young, healthy people, and it doesn't even prevent transmission. As a matter of fact, it increases your chances of catching a respiratory illness. Also, the election was complete garbage. They stole the republic right in front of our faces and weaponized the Department of Justice to go after the most fearless and passionate patriots in our country. The government is lying to us every day. They're peeing on us while telling us it's raining. It feels good to get this off my chest, but once we're back on YouTube, the Fauci ouchie will be safe and effective once again.
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself why would I make time for you lames? At all costs, cause I'm a boss. But break them all, yeah, gotta break them all.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Prime Time with Alex Stein. I'm your host, Alejandro Stein, number 99, and we have a lovely episode planned for you this evening. That's right, guys. We have Monica Crowley, who actually recently interviewed Donald Trump, who is a very sexy, awesome man. He loves to grab women by the you-know-what, and so do I, so we love Donald for that. And we have to welcome in our in-studio guest. First, Butterscotch. This is Butterscotch. This is my cat. She's a calico cat. Before we get into it, you say, why do you have calico? Well, they're supposed to bring you good luck. Shut up. You couldn't hear me? You're covering the mic. Quit covering the mic. What? Who trained this cat? This is a stage cat. Okay, let me introduce. We have Ryan Canellas. What does it say on the prompter there?
Yeah, it says Ryan Canella on the...
Why would you spell his name wrong, Jimmy? Why do you spell everybody's name wrong?
You know, I ran out of steam. I hit going for the A on my pinky. And
You can't even spell one.
Dude, you know how hard it is? Not one, but two in studio guests. Like, I could barely read. That took me hours.
Hey, we are dealing with a Ron Burgundy situation here, so we gotta spell check. We gotta make sure everything is good. Make sure there's no. I was told there was no hard R's today. N-word's good, no hard R's.
No hard R's.
Go through the teleprompter. We gotta make sure it's all good.
And then our next guest is a guy named Shane Assman. Who? Why would you? What's his name? His name is Shane Cashman, not Assman. What the fuck, Jimmy?
I like that. I'm legally changing my name to that.
To Assman?
That's beautiful.
Assman.
You know that's from Seinfeld, though.
Yeah, the license plate, right?
I am Assman. Okay, well, let's. The first question off the bat: tits or ass?
I personally, I gotta go both if I had both. But if I gotta choose,
only
I'm
one.
going tits. 100%.
I believe in equality. I can't decide.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, you're on the hot seat.
Yep,
No, I got to stop covering up my microphone. No, you need to decide because let me tell you
No.
something. A pair of nice boobs are great, but the derriere, I mean, that does all the pooping.
That's true. It does all the pooping. I mean, that might be one of the reasons why you choose boobs.
It's the well, no, but it's the most important hole. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if I'd agree with that. I don't think that's the most important one.
Well, tits have milk, and I love milk.
Well,
right.
Yeah, that's true.
They make life.
So it's either do you like fudge or do you like milk?
The most important hole makes babies.
What is that, the pee hole?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
right. This day, yeah.
That is true. And men can get pregnant. If you Google that, it actually says that men can get pregnant. Okay, so guys, you know, we're going to start the show. There's a really alarming trend in Hollywood. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but the amount of celebrities that have children that identify as non-binary or transgender. I mean, it's huge. You look at Dwayne Wade's child. You look at, what is it, Cher's kids.
Charlize Theron's got like a couple kids like that, yeah.
We got a bunch. So what do you think that's all about, Ryan?
It's so weird. It's so weird that a massive group of would be raising like that. Who would have thought that that'd be possible? I don't know, Alex. Just a coincidence, I suppose.
Shane, do you think it's possible that Kanye's kid? I know you interviewed Kanye. What are the chances that Kim Kardashian wants to have a trans baby?
With him not in the house, I'd imagine anything's possible. That's probably why he was so mad about being on TikTok.
And what's his name of his daughter? Blue or something? What's the name of his daughter?
I don't know.
You think about Blue Ivy? I think that's Jay-Z's and
that's
Beyonce's
Jay-Z's.
kids.
He's got a son named, I believe, Psalm. This is Chicago. I don't know. I should know all the names.
One of Kim's babies.
Actually, that's the whole thing. It's not that Kanye hated Jews, right? He just hated Pete Davidson because he thought that Pete Davidson was going to trans his kids. And I mean, look at Pete Davidson. It makes sense.
A legitimate fear.
I agree.
would say being around him.
Would you agree that George Bush was responsible for killing Pete Davidson's dad?
Definitely.
George Bush?
Yeah, he did 9/11, right?
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was directly responsible for Pete Davidson's dad's death, but I'll flip a coin and say probably. Either him or Obama.
I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I believe that there was an elite group that were actually, behind the scenes, like, we're going to kill this kid's dad, and then we're going to make him a super famous celebrity that sleeps with about every hot babe.
Now we're talking.
Would you do that? Would you trade your dad dying in 9/11 to have sex with, like, Kim Kardashian?
If it was just Kim Kardashian, probably not. But it's like a plethora of people.
Maybe.
So probably, right? We got to actually make the bet right. There's no way Pete Davidson is not walking around with a 13-inch cock. Like, there's no way that he's not loaded.
He invented big dick energy.
Yeah, he perfected
Shane
it.
kind of has big dick energy. Why do you have that energy? What's that all about?
Yeah, a Jewish mom, I guess.
Oh, that's what it
the problem.
is.
That's the conspiracy. They put us in charge in all these different important places.
Yes, no Jewish conspiracies are allowed on this network. But we want to say that we love the Jewish Brotherhood. We love the Islamic Brotherhood. Aren't you Muslim, Ryan?
Yeah, I recently converted. Allahu Akbar.
And we also want to say that if you have any interest in joining the Church of Scientology, make sure to send us an email at pimponablimp99@gmail.com, and I will give you a free brochure on how to join. Okay, real quick, Darius, put on your freaking helmet and come up here. Get on forward and grab that microphone, Darius, and hurry. Darius, put on the rat costume. Have him put it on, right?
Help him put on the suit, dude. Come on.
Dude, you don't. No, gosh, dang it, Darius. You don't know how to put on anything. These are important guests. Put on the helmet like this. Okay, so you're wondering, why do I have a cat? Well, Darius is trans species. He identifies as a lot of crap, and he also identifies as a rat. You have the mic? Talking to the mic. Tell him about how you identify as a rat.
Ratstastic.
I think it's on. Is it on?
Yes, it's on.
You sure?
Yes.
Try it again.
It's on.
Ratastic.
Okay, you're rat-tastic. Now, this is what you guys might not know this, but he's actually a female rat. So come here, sit on the ground. We have this rendition of the vagina monologue.
Why are you barefoot?
He's a rat. That's why he's barefoot. Okay, so you hold the microphone. Hold the microphone. I'll hold the microphone. And I
Walk
want
in
you
here
to,
like that?
I want you to start. What? No, he doesn't need to put the gloves on. Just let him be a rat. I want the cat to attack him. Okay, so this is. What is your name?
What is my name?
Ratatouille.
My name?
My name's Jeff.
Yeah, he turned it off. Darius, turn the mic off. Quit pushing the buttons, Darius. You're not qualified to run the sound system. Do you have a name? Your rat name?
Trans.
Trans?
The word rat is in there. Right?
How is
Transratica.
Rats is trans.
Bro, you could have gone with Cody. Like,
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. And that's the first. Just pick a name right now, other than your own. Any name. Any name.
Jamarcus.
No, do not give him any hints. Just a name, other than your own, other than mine.
Davian.
All right.
Davian? That's not even a real name. Okay, all right.
It's pronounced Davion.
Yeah, that's probably right. Okay, and he is allowed to say the N-word with a hard R. Okay, so we've been working on this a lot. Darius is a great actor. He's a terrible production assistant, but hopefully we can make him a star. So we want to do a little monologue from the Vagina Monologues.
I bet you're worried. I was worried. That's why I began this piece. I was worried about vaginas. I was worried about what we think about vaginas. And even more worried that we don't think about them. I was worried about my own clam. I needed a context of other vaginas. A community. A culture of vaginas. There's such darkness and secrecy surrounding them, like the Bermuda Triangle.
Louder, Darius.
Nobody ever
Davion.
reports back from there. In the first place, it's not so easy even to find a vagina. Women go
Speak
weeks,
clearly,
months,
dude. You're an actor.
sometimes
You're a
years.
lesbian.
Without looking at it.
Louder, Darius.
I interviewed a high-powered
Louder,
businesswoman
Louder.
who told me she was too busy. She didn't have the time. looking at your vagina. She said it's a full day's work. You have to get down there on your back in front of a mirror that's standing on its own.
What the hell are you saying? Okay, this is enough of this. Just sit there.
The cat is kind of, listen, Butterscotch is kind of go.
Sexual, is it? This isn't homoerotic. This is, guys?
And it's expired too, right?
Oh, it's old.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's choking.
Oh my God.
He's choking.
Are you saying he can't breathe?
No, he can breathe. We will do. Do you guys want to reenact George Floyd a little?
You know, I already did that earlier today, so I'm
No, hey,
kinda,
we're not
might
on
as well spin
YouTube.
up.
We're not on YouTube. Hey, Paige, bring me some napkins because it says I don't want to get napkins on my nice suit. Hurry, babe. Hurry. No. Keep the mayonnaise on your face, Darius.
Oh wait, didn't Darius say he's allergic to mayonnaise?
Yeah, he's deathly allergic to.
Oh
eggs.
yeah, that's right.
Okay, yeah, he's help him because he's. Will you clean him off a little?
Anybody have one of those? What are those pens called? EpiPens? We have one of
No,
those?
we have a laser.
Can we stab him with that right
we
now?
have a knife here. Hold the knife.
my
In
gosh.
case you need that. Okay, and then this is a laser pointer. Like when he's acting bad, I just stick it in his eyeball like that. Can you guys see that?
Oh yeah, it calms him down.
Yeah, it makes his eyes really bad.
Is that why he's got that lazy eye?
Yeah, partially. Okay, here now hold the cat real quick, Pri. I'm gonna do a little George Floyd. All right, now stand up, Darius. Okay. Now this is how we're gonna do the scene real quick. Ryan is going to be the he's just at a gas station. He's just the gas station guy. And you're gonna pay him with this, and you're gonna say, "This is a fake! This is a fake!" And then I'll come in the scene, all right? When I say action, Darius, hold the microphone. Do not mess with any of the buttons. Okay, when I say scene and I say action, you start. Quiet on set. Action.
That'll be $20. The hell is this? Hey, this is a fake. Call the cops. Call the cops.
Get down! Is that a fake 20? Is that a fake $20 bill? Oh my God! Get down! Where's the fentanyl? Pri, where's the fentanyl? Stay down, George. Stay down. Where's the fentanyl? Where is it? Oh my God! Stay down, Darius. All you have is mayonnaise. Where is the fentanyl? Where is it? Oh, I found it. Okay, now you need a heavy dose of this. All right. Okay, I got the mic. Now relax.
He's going through withdrawals.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
Okay. Now he should be good. Okay, now he's calmed down. He's very docile. Let's flip him over. All right. Now this is what we call in the business the Chauvin. They teach us in police academy 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now what happened, what Derek did wrong, police procedure. He's zonking out. Okay, just stay there. Okay, good. Just stay there. Just go to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss you, George. Oh, I miss you. Oh, I miss you so much.
Little human sacrifice. I needed this.
If I suck on his tail, is that gay?
Now that he's
If I
dead
suck on his
now.
tail,
No,
is
it's
that,
Only if he comes.
is that... I don't want to do it, Jimmy, if it's homoerotic.
No, it's completely straight. Just
Probably-
two dudes broing out.
Dip it in some mayonnaise first.
I can't do it. I'll wait till... Oh, a little mayonnaise. Oh, there's a little white sauce on there.
Oh.
That's not fettuccine Alfredo, if you know what I mean. All right, just stay there. Is our guest on yet?
No, I thought we were going to talk about the trans
Oh,
celebrity.
we are going to
kids.
talk about that.
Yeah.
Jimmy, shut the fuck up when I talk to you. So we teased it a little bit earlier. No, that's a real 100. That's not a fake 100. Give me that, Terry.
You just killed a man over a real 100 then.
Yeah, well, that's on you. You're the one that says counterfeit.
I'm not
me.
trained. I don't know.
Yeah, that is true. You're not necessarily a gas.
I just
station clerk.
assumed because he looked like a rat.
Okay, I want to show some of the most popular celebrities that also have trans kids. Let's see some of these graphics. Okay, you'll see this one. This one's crazy. It's a little small. Maybe make it full screen. I don't know if you guys can see that, but Jimmy, what does that say?
It says trans kids are accessories. Are you even a celebrity if you don't have a designer trans kid? And it says the son of Megan Fox, son of Gwen Stefani, daughter of Angelina Jolie, son of Adele.
Adele's kid is trans?
Apparently, son of Charlize Theron, son of Naomi Watts.
Damn. Okay, next graphic.
When you look at these people and they have like multiple kids who are trans.
Impossible.
Yeah, that's not happening. That's something that they're doing. These freaks it's a trend. They want that.
And then look at this, even Elon Musk, who's standing up against a lot of this trans ideology, he has a trans child.
Well, listen, he's got like 100 children, so like one of them's probably, gonna be. So
I don't know, dude. I mean, I still think that's kind of weird. Didn't he name his kid like Xenon 769er?
I believe so. If you name your kid after like a I don't know, part of the periodic table, they're probably gonna be trans.
What do you think about that? Is that true, Shane? If you name your kid Borium or whatever, Boron, they're going to be gay?
You accept a bad future with that name. I mean, I don't trust Elon to begin with.
Ooh, I kind of like that. It's a spicy take. Why not?
I like what he's done with Twitter, but I just hate the Neuralink. I think that's that's as anti-human as turning your kids trans.
Hey, listen, I don't even disagree with you. I think that Neuralink's very weird. And listen, we talk about
it's demonic.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They talk about the metaverse. It's like they're going to convince people that, hey, look, you only live for like 70 years here on Earth, but if you plug into this computer, you're going to live for 1,000 years.
Right. He's going to give us a future where I have to have an argument with my kids about them wanting to be immortal by uploading their consciousness onto a computer.
I uploaded my mother's consciousness into a computer. Mom, are you there?
Oh, hey, Annie.
Shut the fuck up, Mom. Go away.
I'm sorry.
Shut the fuck up. Go away, Mom. I'm sick of you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, thanks, Mom. Yeah, so I did that, and it was actually a terrible thing because now she just looks at my browser history, and it's just like vagina, titties, vagina, dick.
Massive dick.
Yeah, there's a lot of massive. Because, dude, and this is a Theo Von joke, and I think it's the guy from, what is it? What are those guys, the white trash comedians of comedy? You guys know the guys I'm talking about, like Larry the Cable.
Like Cable Guy, yeah.
What were they called? They used to have that cool name.
You had freaking Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah, Jeff Foxworthy, but they used to have that cool name. I forget that.
When they were touring, I don't remember.
Yeah, the chat will tell us. They're going to probably kill us. But one of those guys, Bill Engvall, I think he had a joke. He look,
Blue Collar Comedy Tour.
Blue Collar, yeah, that was a legendary. Actually, at the time, Larry the Cable Guy was like, he was the highest grossing comedian for like 10 years in a row. But Bill Engvall, he had a really good joke. He's like, I can prove that you're gay. You know how? Do you guys watch porn ever?
Yes.
Do you just watch two girls, or do you sometimes watch a guy and a girl?
Yeah, I sometimes watch a guy and a girl.
Do you want the guy to have like a little limp dick, or do you want him to have like a hard...
The biggest, most rock-hard cock I can find.
Exactly right, so you're gay.
Damn. It really is June, isn't it?
It is.
Everyone is gay.
Can't help it.
It's not that big a deal, being gay. I mean, Darius is gay. He's my best friend.
Well, he's dead now.
Yeah.
So.
Rest in peace, Darius.
R.I.P., man. You're
Hey, at least Alex got him before the monkeypox did.
Yeah, that is true. And we made him get monkeypox vaccinated, and he hasn't been able to, like, sleep, or his ears have been bleeding constantly.
Yeah, I saw his face was really droopy.
Yeah, his eyes, like, all of a sudden lazy. It's really kind of scary.
He had that Katy Perry going on,
I mean, listen, Katy Perry, she's definitely demonic. Did you know her parents were big Christians?
Yeah, she was like protesting with Westboro Baptist or something like that.
Yeah,
The Marilyn Manson concert.
Something like that, yeah. And then she's like super religious. And then what made her famous was a song, I Kissed a Girl and I Like
She's a
It.
clone.
The taste
I think everyone
of
knows
her
that.
cherry
Shut
chops.
up,
Sorry.
No,
Jimmy.
continue.
What the
Sorry.
hell?
Keep singing while we're talking
George,
about
don't
it.
show Jimmy when he's doing that. Just, gosh almighty.
She's a clone, though, for sure.
A clone?
Clone. The eye thing proved it for me. She was trying to. She was malfunctioning, and it's one of those clones that has the buttons right here.
She got Neuralink,
Yeah.
though.
Well, yeah. I mean, clear. I also think Elon has the Neuralink already, and he's not telling people.
All right, put a button in that. We're going to ask our
Maybe
guest.
every Elon child is actually a clone of his.
Now we're talking.
That's why they're.
Now we're talking.
Because, like, Elon is the richest man in the world, so he can't fuck, right? Whenever. But, I mean, come on, though.
Jeffrey Epstein wanted to be able to clone children and create a new superhuman eugenics.
Transhumanists want to be like immortal, right? Elon's just rebranded it.
Speaking of free speech, do you hate big tech? And most importantly, do you love Primetime 99? Then you got to go to blazetv.com/Alex and sign up using the code CAN'tStop99. That's where you get exclusive content you won't see on YouTube and never have to worry about missing my show. In case YouTube stays mad at me, make sure to go to blazetv.com/Alex. Use the code CAN'tStop99 for $30 off a year-long membership. All right, now we welcome on the host of the Monica Crowley podcast, the former Assistant Secretary of the Treasury in the Trump administration. Please welcome on the fabulous, the beautiful, the lovely Monica Crowley. Monica, how are you doing?
Hi, Alex. I'm doing great. And I want to thank you so much for having me because I'm a longtime fan of yours. Really, I admire you, I respect you, I adore you, and I'm so happy to be here.
Wow, Monica, that is so sweet. That's so nice. And, you've been a broadcaster for a long time. I know right now you have your own podcast, and we got to talk about, you had Donald Trump on today. So tell us a little bit about that. What happened with that? That's epic. That's awesome.
Today, yes. I've known Donald Trump for quite a while and consider him a friend, and very honored to consider him a friend, and was also honored to serve in his administration, or I should say his first administration at the Treasury Department. It was just the honor and adventure of a lifetime, Alex. So I asked him to join me on my podcast, and we had this incredible conversation. Because I've known him, it wasn't like a standard stilted kind of interview. It was a more conversational kind of thing where he was completely relaxed. And we just sort of went back and forth on the nature of the threat, not just coming at him in the form of the deep state and the administrative state and the propaganda press, but really the nature of the threat that really does threaten the very existence of the United States as we've always known it. And, I said to him point blank, 8 years ago, next week, you came down that escalator in Trump Tower. 8 years, Alex, right?
Feels like
And
yesterday.
I said, it does feel like yesterday, and it also feels like an eternity in a different way. But I asked him, I said, as you look back and as you look forward to the 2024 race, what shocked you the most about this entire political journey? And what he said to me was, he paused, and then he said, the dishonesty of our government. He said, I thought we had corrupt individuals here and there, but he said, I didn't realize how systemic and institutional the corruption was.
Monica, I think we
have Ryan in studio. I just want to tell you, we have Ryan and Shane Cashman, great broadcasters, and Ryan is a great journalist. Excuse me, Shane is a great journalist. Ryan's really not that good. He's just kind of Make-A-Wish guy.
Yeah, I just make everything up. But Monica, I think that when you're talking about this dishonesty with the government, and also that's going to be an awesome interview. I can't wait to listen to it on your podcast. But you have your podcast now. It seems like so many people are starting to consume independent content because they just don't trust the media, wherever it's coming from. Everything we've seen with Fox News, obviously going on in the last little bit as well. What do you think, how big of an impact do you think independent media has had on the way people view the government?
I think it's huge. And I think it's really hard to overstate what we're experiencing in this new media revolution. My very first job, I worked for another former president.
Richard Nixon!
Yes. Alex, I have worked now, and I've been blessed to do so, but I've now worked for two American presidents, Richard Nixon and Donald Trump. Man, do I know how to pick them or what?
I know, arguably like two of the most controversial guys. And now, though, what Richard Nixon, I want to get your opinion. Would he have even stepped down? Barack Obama has basically weaponized the deep state to do a fake investigation of Trump. I mean, what Richard Nixon did was like small potatoes compared to what they're doing now. So what is your opinion? Do you think Richard Nixon would have survived if the same thing happened to him in this modern day?
Well, to answer that question, plus the previous one, because it's all related in terms of the media. And by the way, that is my most prized possession you've got on the screen, because I had both Ronald Reagan and Richard Nixon sign that photograph to me. Wow. And it's just extraordinary. Anyway, look, I think if what had happened to Richard Nixon happened now in the era of social media, it would be a completely different ballgame. Richard Nixon's greatest regret was not fighting through Watergate. And he felt like he had to resign because Barry Goldwater and the Republicans in the Senate came to him and said, you're not going to be able to survive an impeachment trial in the Senate. We will convict you. So he felt like he had no alternative except to leave. But it's all related to the press. I mean, Richard Nixon was really the first casualty of the modern deep state. Because like Donald Trump, Richard Nixon was going to uproot all of the corruption in the executive branch in his second term and destroy the entire corrupt status quo. So he could not be allowed to continue, just like Donald Trump, same thing. And in the role of the press, the press now is the Praetorian Guard for the deep state, the administrative state, the globalists, all of the corrupt players that are destroying this country. And what we're experiencing now in this new media revolution with independent journalism, we now have all of these centers like your show, like my show, where we are unafraid to tell the truth and we've got no constrictions on us. So it's getting increasingly harder for these shadowy, dark actors to do their crimes because they will be exposed. The question is, will there be any accountability? And that just remains to be seen.
I'm waiting on the Nixon redemption arc.
Yeah.
Because the wiretapping thing is funny to me because at the same time, the government was literally wiretapping everyone with COINTELPRO, Project Echelon, all those things. So it's like, they're going to get this guy, but meanwhile, they're doing it to everybody else.
And I think at the same time, it was declassified Operation Mockingbird that they had CIA assets in every form of media, whether television, radio, even in film. So it's kind of like they were controlling and listening to everything we've been doing. So we've been in a surveillance state even before the Patriot Act in 9/11. So Monica, I want to get your opinion. What the heck is going on? All this infighting, DeSantis, Trump. Personally, I think obviously the election was stolen from Trump, in my opinion. So I'm Team Trump right now. But I also like DeSantis. So what do you think is going to happen with all this infighting? Like I said, I'm Team Trump. But all these people that are saying, oh, DeSantis is this, DeSantis is that, or Trump is this, don't you think they're all going to have to do an about face after the primary? And I think Trump will win the primary, but don't you think those people are going to kind of look like they have a lot of egg on their face, for lack of a better analogy?
Yeah, but since when has that stopped any politician, especially one running for high office like the presidency? Look, all politicians wish that they had uncontested races, right? I mean, they all hate to, especially on their own side, they hate primaries. They hate having to go through this whole process. And I know Donald Trump would probably prefer just a wide open race with nobody challenging him, but that's not the way it works. I think in certain cases, like, for example, Governor DeSantis, who's been an extraordinary governor. I mean, he's just superb, probably the best.
Did we lose her? Yeah. We dropped Monica. We'll see.
I want to say I'm really excited about Chris Christie.
Look how pretty Monica is. I wanted to compliment. I didn't even get to compliment her. Look at her. She's gorgeous.
Not talking about Chris Christie enough.
Yeah. What about Chris Christie?
Oh, he's so exciting.
Yeah,
he's just like a really good candidate.
I actually kind of like Chris Christie, though. I know.
The only thing that Chris Christie's good for right now is the memes. Like the meme of him is like a hungry hippo. Like,
we got her back. Monica, I was so sad. I also want to say, Monica, no wonder all these presidents like you. You're very beautiful. You're very well spoken. I'm saying, I think that's why you're so likable. But so I'm not surprised that multiple presidents you've actually worked for. That's absolutely incredible, in my opinion. I can't even get close to my favorite big booty Latina, AOC. I'm suing her. What do you think about that, Monica? And listen to this. I want to get your opinion. What I asked, my attorney's talking to her attorney, and we've come to the agreement where she will unblock me, but now I'm asking if she will follow me and that I promise to not disparage her even when I disagree with her politically. Do you think that's a good idea for me to try to befriend AOC, even though ideologically I disagree with her on almost everything? Or do you think I still play hardball and kind of like, you pick on the girl you like?
Why not, Alex? She probably thinks that you're really into her, right?
I think she's into me.
She was all like, oh, he wants to date me, right? So she probably thinks you want to date her. So maybe ask her out for a drink. You never know where it could lead.
Oh my gosh, she loves to drink. She's great at making margaritas.
She can make you drinks.
Yeah,
she's better at that than she is at being a congresswoman.
My wife went to elementary school with AOC.
What, Nancy?
We just discovered this. We have the yearbook.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Yep.
Okay, and tell us this. So, and also, Monica, you might not know this, even though he does not claim me. My biological father is Tucker Carlson. What do you think about him going on his own? I know we're talking about independent media, but did Fox News really shoot themselves in the foot? Why would you get rid of the #1 guy? That doesn't even make business sense. And I know you're going to say, oh, Dominion, this and that. But why wouldn't another media company give him a chance? Why wouldn't CBS, one of these big platforms, put him on their nightly show and it would be #1? What do you think about that?
Yeah, Fox News has been very good to me. I was just on Fox Business today, so I have nothing negative to say about Fox News. I have a lot of friends there, and I think it's an incredibly important platform.
They helped me out a lot. I want to say Tucker having me on his show is really what helped me, so I don't hate Fox News at all. But I just think business sense, though, why get rid of the #1 guy, in your opinion?
Well, obviously none of us are privy to what actually has gone down here, and Tucker Carlson is a good friend. I admire him and respect him so much. And it's now being contested legally in terms of the terms of his contract because he wants out. Fox apparently wants to enforce the terms of the contract and pay him not to work through the 2024 election. So they basically want him off site. I saw his Twitter show yesterday. I thought it was fantastic. He's such a unique and important voice for all of us in this country. So I do hope that he can come to some amicable agreement with Fox so that we can hear more of him.
I agree.
Because I think the truth requires it and the country needs it.
No, I think you're, obvious with that. And then you also look at Tucker. They're calling him, just from that 10-minute clip, they're saying he's anti-Semitic because he spoke out against Vladimir Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, because he's Jewish. Isn't that crazy how the media can spin that? If you speak out against the war, you can be called an anti-Semite or a Nazi. I mean, isn't that ridiculous, this liberal left-wing media, how they can just paint you in this picture that's not even close to being accurate, when it's obvious that Tucker Carlson is not anti-Semitic one bit?
Right, of course not. But they don't care what the truth is. They don't care what the facts are. They will smear you and they will try to destroy you. We know that. But what's really crazy is the complete 180 from the left. I mean, the left has always been anti-establishment, fight the man, right? Anti the man, and most importantly, anti-war. I mean, what was the whole countercultural anti-Vietnam War, anti-Iraq war? We had millions of people in our city streets during the Iraq war claiming George W. Bush was a war criminal. And yet somehow they've done a complete 180 and now they're pro-war.
Yes.
It is a complete wholesale inversion of what the left has always been. And you see it in the parties too. Right, because now the Democrats are the party of the coastal elites and the globalists, and it's a class division even more than it is a political division. And the Republicans now are the party of the deplorables. It's the party of the forgotten men and women across the country and really around the world. So this complete 180. Donald Trump got it early on, and he was able to give voice to it and then ride that wave into the White House once. And I think he's going to do it again.
I hope so. And then so let's show this clip. Speaking of the war, the Air Force is under a little bit of heat right now because they shared an image on Twitter, a pro-gay pride clip, which is okay. But what was kind of egregious about it is he's actually saluting the pride flag and not the American flag. Listen, I'm not homophobic, I'm not transphobic, but this seems a little anti-American to have him saluting the pride flag instead of the American flag. So what is your opinion on this when we talk about Rachel Levine, who's one of the highest ranking admirals in the Navy and is a non-binary or is transgender? I'm saying, don't you think this is kind of not a meritocracy anymore? It's basically about intersectionality?
Yeah, and identity politics, and that's what the left has been doing for decades. This has basically been a Marxist revolution starting from the 1930s. KGB operation originated in Moscow, but over time it's taken on a life of its own. And what their ultimate objective is to grab control over all of the major pillars of American society and life, including the news media, all government institutions, academia, and the culture, Hollywood, movies, television, music, grab control over all of those things in order to change the very nature of the country. And because they've been at this for so long, we are right now at the tipping point. They have succeeded. They are succeeding. And what you're seeing there with the Army, with the rest of the military, all of this corruption and all of this identity politics, cultural Marxism, really, is shot through all of our institutions. I don't know about you, but my pride flag is the American flag. Mm-hmm. I've got one behind me here as well. When our enemies see this,
China's laughing. China's laughing at this. Monica, I want to get your...
But it's worked. It's worked for them over nearly a century now, and this is how they're going to destroy us from within. And we're almost there.
And we're not even talking about all the terrible fentanyl overdose deaths, all the fentanyl coming through the border. And I want to give you two kind of, one will be a curveball question. This one's kind of normal. What do you think about Elon Musk? Shane made a good point. I love what he's doing with Twitter, but he's doing the neural link, which is basically transhumanism, kind of uploading your consciousness into a computer. That doesn't sound very, godly or religious. I mean, it kind of seems anti-religion. So is Elon a sheep in wolf's clothing, or wolf in sheep's clothing, excuse me?
I'm not quite ready to go there. I'd like to see a little bit more evidence of that. I'm still a fan of, again, what he's doing on free speech and Twitter. Although I don't know if you guys have noticed, but shadow banning is back.
Yes, mine's way down, and you're at 1 million followers too. Is your engagement down as well on Twitter?
Yeah, it is. It is. And you know,
Seems like there's people there who are still bad actors.
Yes.
You know? We've seen a lot of people get booted.
Just came in yesterday, and she's on the left. So look, he's still got ownership of it. I hope he puts his foot down. But all of this stuff has a way of seeping back in to platforms like Twitter. The jury for me is still out on Elon. I think, you know, he's a genius. I think he is a brilliant creative mind, and he's like an old-fashioned daring do, you know, kind of dashing kind of guy, Renaissance man. I think we need more of that. But the transhumanism stuff is really serious. Not a lot of us understand it, myself included. I mean, I have sort of a superficial understanding of it. But what we do know is organizations like the World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab and his Major Lieutenant Yuval Harari, they're talking about this all the time, about implanting chips and otherwise making human beings hackable, right? And a lot of people suspect that the mRNA shots were sort of the precursor to this, getting us conditioned to accept things like this. And if Elon is down with all of that, then I'm no longer down with Elon.
He's a billionaire cyborg trying to build an army of billionaire cyborgs, and we should all be very careful.
We definitely need to be careful. Okay, my producer, Jimmy, he went to Princeton. He's very nice.
Hi,
but...
Monica.
Oh, my gosh, Jimmy, do not embarrass
Monica,
me.
I'm so excited to meet you. I got a fun shirt from Salty Crackers YouTuber. It's Kamala says, don't come, and then check
Don't
out
say come to Monica Crowley. What are you doing, Jimmy? This is a real professional broadcast. Jimmy, ask your question. Ask your question.
It says I'm going to come. Okay. So I found this article. It was an article, who's the hottest 54-year-old in America? And it was between you and Kimberly Guilfoyle. And you actually won.
Yeah, she's hotter than Kimberly.
Yeah,
yes.
So I just want your response on that. And
no, Jimmy, why do you ask this stuff?
Can you do a comment, please?
First of all, Jimmy, you never ask a woman her age.
No, shit! Excuse my French, Jimmy. Never bring up a woman's age!
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a compliment.
Secondly,
I apologize, Monica. I really apologize.
There's about to be a second murder in this studio.
Jimmy, come here. After she answers the question, I want you to come on set. We need to talk. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry, Monica. Please answer that.
That's okay. Secondly, Kimberly is a great friend, so I'm in very good company.
She's very beautiful as well, but Monica, come on. You're top 10 babe. You're a babe. Okay, listen.
Can I ask Monica one thing?
Yeah.
You're with the former president. Did you ask him if the government has any alien spacecrafts in their possession?
What do you think about that? All that alien stuff coming out.
I am so glad that you guys asked me this question. So I was working with President Nixon during the last years of his life. And I was dating a guy throughout my whole 20s. And he and I used to watch the X-Files every Friday night. We were obsessed. And he was particularly obsessed with the idea of UFOs and extraterrestrials. So he kept saying to me, Monica, you have to ask President Nixon the question. And I'm like, what question? And he's like, you know, Roswell, Area 51, are there alien bodies that the government, the military has got? So I'm like, no, I can't. He's taking me seriously. I don't want to answer.
This is the most serious question, Monica.
A year after being badgered by my then boyfriend to ask President Nixon, I did.
Oh, wow.
What did he say?
I'll never forget. So he's sitting there with his glasses, and he looked at me, and he took his glasses off, and he broke into this big smile. And he said, Monica, and I said, yes, sir. And he said, I hate to disappoint you, but unfortunately, no, Roswell was a weather balloon, and the government does not have any alien bodies or spacecraft in its possession.
That's what I'm saying, because I think it's a fake alien invasion that they're preparing for us.
I think that all people would have wanted for like a decade is for the government to admit that aliens exist. Now that their government is coming out and saying they exist, we're like, we don't trust you, all right? We don't trust that.
Yeah, okay, so what were you saying, Monica? But that was, we cut off your train of thought. You're so great.
No, I looked at him and I said, aha! That's exactly what you would want me to believe.
Okay, well, Monica, now this is my curveball question, and you're going to think I'm crazy. I'm a tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist, but let me tell you something, and I know you don't agree with me. I just want to preface this, and I'm sure these guys might not agree with me. In 1969 through 1972, during Richard Nixon's presidency, America was able to put not just one mission, but 6 successful missions to the moon. We have not been back to the moon since 1972. And as a matter of fact, this is a lot of the things. Richard Nixon inherited JFK's space program, right? Is there any possibility, and I personally do think this, I don't think we've been to the moon. Call me crazy. I don't care what you say.
Stanley Kubrick filmed it.
I think Stanley Kubrick filmed it. Is it possible, and I'm not saying you give your answer, do you think Richard Nixon would have had the wherewithal to fake the moon landing? Because he did have a phone call with them with no delay on the moon, and I can't even get service here in Las Colinas. So it seems kind of fishy. What happened with all that, Monica, in your opinion?
Yeah, we just lost our Wi-Fi connection during the show.
Exactly.
A couple of minutes, right? I mean, come on. No, I am actually a believer that we did, in fact, land on the moon. But you raised a very, very good question about why we never went back. Why did we not go back?
Maybe the aliens.
Didn't they say they lost all the technology?
Yeah, they said they destroyed it all.
What is that?
I think it was just kind of boring there. Like, what are you going to do up there? What are you going to go back again and do?
It's an alien mothership. That's what
this is not true. Well, this is why, though, because they always just said now that all of our space programs are like Tesla and Jeff Bezos, is that actually back then there's Coca-Cola, all these companies wanted to advertise on the moon, and they were actually going to subsidize the space program, but I guess it didn't get government approval. They wanted to put a Coca-Cola logo on the moon or a potential logo. Crazy. I mean, this is just a theory. It never actually got off the ground, but that was like some of the ways to monetize the future moon programs. I mean, listen, Monica, I'm just telling you, our government lies to us, but you were with Richard Nixon. I don't think Richard Nixon would lie to a beautiful woman like you, but I lie to beautiful women every single day. So, I mean, let's just be real. Okay, Monica, tell us, before we let you go, tell us how the people can find you and support you.
Oh, thank you so much, Alex. I really appreciate that. Monica Crowley Podcast, not a particularly creative name, but it does get to the point. There it is. I do it a couple of days a week, so you can check it out on Apple, Google, Spotify, and Stitcher, wherever you get your podcast. Today, I have a blockbuster and really important and reflective and personal interview with President Trump. So please check that out. Don't miss it. And on social media, on Instagram, I'm at Monica Crowley _ and Twitter and True Social at Monica Crowley.
Oh, Monica, before you go, yeah, my engagement sounds on Twitter. Mine's kind of up on Instagram. How's your Instagram compared to your Twitter in the last few months?
Yeah, Instagram is pretty stable. Yeah, but Twitter is so volatile. One day it's taking off, next day it's way down.
Well, did you see Meta, though, is getting in all the trouble? Their stock price is plummeting because they're basically admitted that there's Wall Street Journal, or who was it, Washington Post? One of them said, there's a lot of child pornography on these platforms. What do you think about that before you go?
Yeah, to Elon Musk's great credit, he is very passionate about this issue. And he has really set his mind to expunging all child pornography, pedophile rings, etc., off of Twitter. I wish Mark Zuckerberg were that visionary and courageous to do that. I mean, pedophilia is the worst of the worst, right? It's right up there with homicide.
I think it's worse. I'd probably rather be, honestly, I do.
Yeah, I might rather hang out with a murderer than...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, child abuse, there's a special place in hell for these people. And these platforms are apparently wide open for this kind of criminal activity. So good on Musk for at least working toward putting an end to that on Twitter. But Zuckerberg, he's got a big problem on his hands here. And I think he should be pulled in front of Congress and forced to testify about what his platform is doing and whether or not there are legal consequences. Very minimum, he should be forced to go in front of Congress and explain to the American people what in God's name is going on Instagram and Meta for that.
Last time they were there, they were lying right to their faces.
Yeah,
like, there's no accountability for these people. It's ridiculous, but I agree with you for sure.
Now, he definitely needs to get subpoenaed and hard at talking.
He looked like Osama bin Laden.
He needs to get a good lecture about all that child pornography.
Ted Cruz yelling at him. I'd like to see that. All right, Monica, thank you so much for coming on. Definitely go and listen, everybody, right now, or don't leave the show. But after the show, go listen to Monica's latest podcast with our greatest president, Donald J. Trump. Thank you, Monica. Have a good one.
Oh, thank you so much, Alex. Thanks, guys. Bye.
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 All right, Jimmy, I want you to come on set for this.
We got to get the Cameo.
I know. I want to talk about how you got kicked off Cameo. Why don't you just come? You want to sit there? Okay, we'll talk about this, and we're going to come on set.
I'm terrified.
I'm literally about to kick your ass. Why would you bring up? Why would you bring up Monica Crowley's age? Why would you say you're a hot 54-year-old? I mean,
Yeah, but that's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
Hey, he made her day.
Yeah, would it be?
You
Would it be?
think
well,
he
hold
made
on.
her
Well,
day?
hold on.
No,
Would it
he's
be?
so
happy.
It's not white knight for Jimmy.
Jimmy,
I'm here
would
to
it be?
help.
Would it be more of a compliment if you said, "Wow, you look really hot," or if you said, "Wow, you look really hot for your age"?
No,
I
I
know.
said she was the hottest 54-year-old in America. She got voted that. That's
He worded
pretty
it,
impressive.
he worded it in a nice way.
Yeah, but
Beat
I
out
don't want to see
Kimberly.
a beating.
I mean, Monica
I'm
Crowley is
traumatized
very
from
hot.
a murder.
You know,
She is
that's not-
hot. We just saw her.
That's
She's
the
hot.
most important part.
And she will remember me. She's gotten called hot a lot, but at a specific
She'll remember
award.
because you
do not
mentioned
tell
her age.
dude. She's in Hollywood. I mean, she's a real broadcaster. They're ageist. If they know somebody's name, they're already excommunicated. Oh,
Yeah.
she's too old. And listen, Roger Ailes, she was probably there when they were, sexualizing women. She's probably been sexualized her whole life. So, we should show her some more respect. Is all I'm saying. But before we go into that, guys, Jimmy, he's been crying. He's been so sad. Do you know Jazz Jennings, the famous transgender woman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her mom is a woman by the name of Jeanette, and Jeanette went
Abuser.
viral. Yeah, she said that sometimes when Jazz didn't want to dilate,
She doesn't want to dilate. She doesn't want her to seal back up, so she just does it for her. Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
I know Darius is pissing me off. Look at that! He doesn't even
That's
wake up. He can
impressive. He's for real dead.
Yeah,
he's for real dead.
Dead. I didn't even hurt him. Okay, yeah. No, but seriously, Jeanette Jennings is a freak talking about how she wants to, dilate her daughter or whatever.
Everything involved with Jazz Jennings is disgusting. The fact that they
George, I don't know if it's hard to find this one, but we had this graphic. This is Megan Fox has 3 boys, and they're all dressed as girls. I mean, we don't.
Are they trans or is it like a one
dressing as
picture
girls.
thing that happened? Really?
No, they're all 3 are girls, but they're all 3 born boys. Okay, Jimmy. Now let's talk about how Jimmy, because he ordered a cameo from Jeanette Jennings. We trolled her. We had her congratulate me on my gender transition. What did we say, Jimmy? You said some gay shit.
We're putting it on screen, but I said that my 12-year-old son is coming out as a trans girl, and she's having male to female bottom surgery next week. Never thought she would actually believe it, but then a week later, I got this in my inbox.
send a follow up and ask if she'll dilate Alexandria.
We did get a follow-up.
Let's do the follow-up.
Oh,
Yeah, check out this email I got a few days ago.
Jimmy is now.
It has recently come to our attention you booked a cameo video from Jeanette Jennings that falsely posed as an authentic request of the parent of a transgender child. Section 2, like you're not allowed to deceive or mislead. Your license of this video has been revoked, and you've been suspended from Cameo.
Wait, did you just play a video that the license is revoked on?
Well, we're within the 5 business days before they
Okay,
take
good.
action.
Thank goodness. Yeah.
Perfect.
I've already been sued a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Keep going.
But yeah, they said we have to remove it all from YouTube. And yeah, so Jeanette, I'm sorry that I tricked you. That was mean. You were just trying to be nice. However, you should not encourage little boys to cut their wieners off.
This reminds me of a sentence I wrote, and I wrote it about you like a year ago, and I use it a lot on Twitter because I say there's no distinction between parody and reality. And when you first started, your first video started getting big, people were like, "This is a real person." I was like, "This is not a real person. This is Andy Kaufman, right?"
Yeah.
And so I'm telling people this, and now this is like case in point. This person can't even tell the difference between what she thinks is her reality and the parody.
Reality is stranger than fiction, and that's why I've even was effective at all, is because I use that. Is this real? Is this fake? If you walk that line where the people on the right are like, "I hate this person that loves vaccines," and the people on the left are like, "Is this really how we look?" And we're embarrassed by it. So that's when it's most effective, is when you can't tell what's real or fake. But speaking of what's real, Jimmy, I want you to come on set. Take off your headphones real quick, because I want to do some real shit with you. We only have a few minutes on set. Darius, wake up.
We have 6
make a
viral videos
pile
to
of
react to,
bodies.
just a heads up.
Okay,
Oh my
we'll react
goodness,
to
he's
him.
awake.
Darius,
He's alive.
Okay, this is only gonna take 2 minutes. Darius, come up. What we're gonna do is stand up, handheld mic, handheld. Oh my gosh, Darius, did you break that microphone? Did you break that microphone?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, Darius, I'm gonna have you kick Jimmy's ass. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold Jimmy down. Okay, I'm gonna hold Jimmy down.
It's called revenge.
How do I get down? How do I get
Just
down?
lay down on the ground.
Just lay down.
Lay down on the ground.
Okay.
Okay, that's not. Why do you lay like that in doggy style position? Why are you in doggy style position?
Like
He was waiting.
said
That
lay on
ass
the
was
Wrestle.
waiting.
Okay, just get into wrestling. Stand up. I'll hold the mic. Greco-Roman wrestle. Okay, guys, grab shoulders, touch shoulders. Can you get this, Travis? Or are they on camera? All right, when I say go.
Wait, can we? So this is also in honor of, and rest in peace to Iron Sheik.
Yo, Iron Sheik!
That's
Iron
right.
Sheik, we miss you, R.I.P.
So break his back, make him humble.
Yes. Okay, so get down. Now you guys are in a Greco-Roman wrestling. kick his ass. You understand this, Darius? Do you want to get paid? I'll show you my dick if you do this right. I'll show you a picture of my penis. If you kick
Just a picture of it.
I'll show you a picture of my penis. All right. He's motivated. Okay. All right. Touch shoulders. Touch shoulders.
What does that even mean?
No, Gregor Roman Russell. You have to walk up like this. Lock up.
They were gonna like bump.
Lock up. Lock up.
Oh, okay. Just like this.
Yeah, okay, ready?
All right.
Go! Fight! Oh shit, Darius!
Oh.
Darius, kick his ass! Darius! Kick his ass! Kick his ass! Hold him down! Hold him down, Darius! Hold him down! Hold him down! Hold him down! Hold him down! I got it. His butt's choked. Okay, move, Darius. Just hold his face. Hold his face. You're gonna give him a fentanyl OD. We're gonna give him some fentanyl. We're gonna give him some fentanyl. Hold it down. Hold him down. Ooh, you like that, Jimmy? Ooh, a little fentanyl, Jimmy. Yeah, that's what you get. Monica Crowley. A little fentanyl. Ooh, all right. Good job. All right, now go back.
Oh my God.
All right, sit right here, Darius. All right, Jimmy, go. Oh. Okay, Jimmy, quit acting weird. Quit acting weird. Now go. We gotta finish the show. We have to finish the show. Jimmy, go. Get it. Stop. Stop, Jimmy. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Stop.
I just shoved this up my ass and wouldn't
Okay,
feel
stop
anything.
saying that. We have to finish the show. Do not shame this up your ass. Okay.
Yeah, that's fresh from the Mexican border right there.
Darius, sit right here. Now we have to react to some videos. All right, this is a proper show, guys. We want your reaction too, Darius. So I would definitely want you to. So now we're gonna play some of my favorite viral videos that I picked from Twitter today. This is one of my favorite, Gucci Berry taking a watermelon to a unique place. Oh, let's watch that one more time.
Come on.
Oh, Darius, we're doing that tomorrow. This is what we're gonna do on tomorrow's episode. Do you think that would hurt or feel good?
Oh, it's the most painful jiggle.
I fucking love watermelon.
Shut up, Jimmy.
I feel like Darius is getting turned on watching it right now.
Yeah.
He's smiling and giggling over
What
here.
did you think about that video, Darius?
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, like I said. Do you have shoes?
Darius, dude, why are you so bizarre, Darius? What happened? Were you kicked in the head as a young baby, or
Dropped.
what?
Dropped on the head when your dad went out to get milk?
Darius, did your dad go out for a pack of cigarettes and never come back?
Something like that.
Menthols, probably.
Is that true? Did you not have a strong father figure, and now that's why you look up to me so much?
Yeah.
Wow. Are you gonna adopt him?
I would adopt you.
That would be great.
You're a little old to be adopted.
No, it's never too late.
Alex, we have four more videos. to
Okay,
react
we
to.
only have 3 minutes. Okay, we got it, Jimmy.
I like that Alex was thinking about the future of him as Darius' father there.
Yeah,
Like, it was kind of
really,
beautiful.
It was really special. We have
Yeah.
four more videos to react to. And I think we got to react.
Okay, Jimmy. He's on Adderall. Okay, next video. Okay, so this is my favorite. This happens at a carnival. So the ride operator is kind of mad, and then why is this video so good? So this is at I think this is at like just a normal fair, and that's a Mighty Ducks fan. So they're cosplaying as the Mighty Ducks.
This is wild.
This is like the hardcore shows I used to go to.
This looks like actually this looks like a showing of The Little Mermaid.
Barandon, hit the barandon. Well, that looks normal. Okay, show us all. I'd like to get Darius' opinion first. Darius, what did you think about that? And what was the skin color of most of those people in that video?
The skin color was chocolate. Hershey's chocolate.
That's
My
very
favorite.
specific.
It's very specific.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Round as this towel.
Guys, I'm going to get fired, man. I'm about to lose my job, guys.
Why?
If Glenn Beck watches this, guys, you realize how
He
screwed I
doesn't
am?
watch the show. He's never
Yeah,
watched the
Glenn's
show.
never
I
watched
know,
it.
but he
Never
just said
watched
that
it.
video is a bunch of, what did you call them? Chocolate, Hershey's chocolate?
Yeah.
He's literally on vacation.
I thought it was mainly Hispanic people in that video, honestly. I didn't even know that I set myself up for that
It was
one.
tough to tell.
It was hard to tell.
Yeah, allegedly. You know.
What do you think about videos of people just acting crazy?
Well, I'm surprised it wasn't inside of a Target or something. I don't know. But
Target, they went wild in Target. A couple of right-wing people broke down a sign yet during the Summer of Love. People were looting and pooping in the...
looting and pooping, that's just disrespectful. It's one thing to steal a bunch of shit, but to poop
actually-
there, man, that's next
is
level.
fine.
All right.
All right, so now let's play the next one. This is my favorite VR headset because we love VR here. Let's play that clip. So this is a woman at a Burger King or like taco place, and this is a really realistic game, I believe. So she's about to suck on it, and then he's fighting it. Is this video real or fake? Do you think that she is in a VR about to suck a meta dick?
It's fake, but this is the future Elon wants for us.
Bro, did you see the new Apple thing? The new Apple headset they debuted?
Yeah, we tested it last night. Show us all this stupid video. What did you think?
Fake.
It was totally fake, but I mean, it's cool.
I want it to be real, Darius. I make Darius do weird stuff like that. Darius, put on the headset and pretend like you're that girl real quick. And what was she doing in the video? Reenact the video. No, down here on the ground, so you don't mess anything up. Just reenact the video right here. That's not what she was doing.
Is that what you saw?
Darius, what are you doing? Reenact the video. What was she doing in the video?
I think there's something wrong with him, man.
I swear I know. Darius is, no, there's a lot wrong with him. Okay, this is our last video. This is a man getting arrested for praying outside of a Pride event.
Guys, let them have their, this is public property with respect. Oh, I'm respecting it. Let them have their event. You know who's cheering for us? The people that are in hell. So you do you, and I'm going to do me. This is public property. You. God is not. That's it.
Look at that. Arrested his ass.
That's wild, man.
Can I give him my bag? All the stuff's in there.
He won't even let his friend give
This
him.
is the Cultural Revolution stuff that Monica's referencing that we saw in China that they're doing here now.
Let them have their day. It's like
That's enough of that video. That's ridiculous. So what do you guys think about it? Is this the future?
It's now.
I mean, it's the
now.
present.
We're dealing with it.
To be fair, I think we have seen a bigger pushback against a lot of the identity politics, all the Pride Month stuff this year than we ever have before.
Yeah.
A lot of people will just walk past something if it's a sign in Target, if it's a rainbow, whatever. Once it's stuff that's targeting children, that hits a new level for so many people.
Speaking of Bud Light, Dylan Mulvaney, who has a bunch of TikTok followers, turns everybody gay. Let's see if Darius turns gay. Oh my God. Darius, are you gay, Darius? Are you gay, Darius? Don't cry.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
cry.
actually old Bud Light.
Where are you going, Darius? Come here. Come on set.
Uh-oh.
No, Darius.
Oh, he's getting
sashaying.
flamboyant.
Uh-oh. Here, Darius.
He's sashaying.
Oh, look, he's sashaying. We can't see you, Darius. I have to see you be a gay. Here's some napkins. Did that turn you gay? Talking to the microphone.
He's transitioning from a rat to gay now.
Did your eyes hurt? Here, let me get the laser in there. That'll help. This will help. Right there in your eyeball.
I don't know what the hell it is, but I know I love this feeling. Love this feeling.
So we found a new use for Bud Light, I guess.
What the hell? What do you guys think about this man? Is this the most insane person you've ever met?
Probably. Darius is an interesting cat. I do think there's something seriously wrong with him.
Yeah.
But I think he's a good
impressed.
fit on the show.
I'm impressed.
Shane's impressed.
I'm impressed. He was there, dead and snoring for 30 minutes.
He actually takes his nap.
Yeah.
This is where he sleeps at work.
Really good.
Okay, we got to end the show. Before we tell the people where we go, talk about how much you like Hitler.
Hitler.
No, do not talk about that. It's a joke. Oh my gosh, Kanye, Hitler's bad. Hitler sucks. He was not good. Did he run to South America and get to live for probably 20, 30 years after the war? Yeah, probably. Did Joseph Mengele make it out too? Yeah, and did we use a thing called Operation Paperclip where we took the top?
Come on, we're just getting started.
spies? Is
The
that-
Nazis are running this country right now. Come on.
Let's
Come
not
on.
say that. No. The country's being run by.
Yeah, we're just fine. We're just fine.
being run by
Right.
AOC. We're in great hands. Okay, before we go, Ryan, tell the people where they can find you and support you.
You can find me, Ryan Kinnell, RK Outpost, on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff, and catch me on Geeks and Gamers.
Geeks and Gamers. And this weekend, he'll be at the Fan Expo for a live event. You're going to be able to see him. And I might be making a little cameo, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
But not the kind of cameo Jimmy wants to get. Jimmy, are you mad that you can't get your Vin Diesel cameo to masturbate to?
Yeah, I was going to get you a Rachel Dolezal one about a transitioning young youth from black to white.
That would have been good. Now you fucked that up, Jimmy.
I know.
Another thing you messed up, dude. Another
I know,
good
I
bit.
can't stop messing up.
Okay.
I'm feeling really good.
Yeah, you should. You're high as a kite. All right, Shane, tell the people where they can find you.
Yeah, I'm at Shane Cashman everywhere, Twitter, Instagram, and you can find all the stuff I write at timcast.com. And I just wrote a profile on Riff Raff. I know you like Riff Raff.
I love Riff Raff.
We published that recently. That was
Did you talk about how he started off on an MTV show?
We talked a little bit about
That was
MTV,
his first break. It was
He's amazing.
G's to Gents.
Yep, that's right.
That's really funny. Do you
I
remember
think he's
that
a
show?
genius.
That was, I remember that was on when I was in college. All right, guys, we end the show the same way every time with our freestyle finale. Darius, hand me the mic. DJ, hit that beat. Crawl around, Darius, like a rat. Give me the cat. It's prime time. Alex Stein got the cat on my back. I don't care if Darius is a rat. You got to go. You are a hoe. Look at Ryan. He's on the blow. High as a kite. His skin is white. And he likes pussy that's tight. And I'm talking about a cat, not yo sack. Jimmy's jacking in the back. Shane Cashman all day long. I don't care if you wear a thong. You can call my mom 69 all night long. I am prime time. This show blew your mind. One more time, I'm Alex Stein. Watch the show, share it. I really don't care because I want to keep my job. Please, just share it. And buy some crap from our sponsors too. I love you, bye.